Hey guys, it's me Rahul and New Year is just around the corner, so I'm wishing you all the best for 2017. And the only message that I want to give to you is that do what makes you happy. I know it sounds pretty cliche, but that is what I have to say. I have tested more than 100 apps this year and there were a lot of unique apps. So I have rounded up some of my favorite apps that I have tested this year. And also there will be a link to download a 100 plus mobile wallpaper pack in the description. All wallpapers in that pack are handpicked by myself. So yeah, enjoy. Starting the list with Wallgram. I have used a couple of really good wallpaper apps this year and Wallgram stood out the most because whenever I open this app, there will be something that makes me go wow because the selection of wallpapers is great. It might not be similar to your taste, but for me it provides the best wallpapers. All wallpapers are equally good. I highly recommend you to check it out. The next one is Hexlock. Hexlock is an awesome app that will let you lock or secure certain apps and media. It is pretty easy to set up. When you first open the app, it will ask you for a PIN or a pattern. You can also set up fingerprint passcodes afterwards if you want. After setting up the passcodes, you can choose the apps that you want to lock. The UI of this app is one of the best that I have seen in an app locker app. There is also an option to set up various profiles, which is a really unique and useful feature on this app. You can use it to lock different set of apps at different scenarios. You can also hide your private videos and pictures using the media vault function in the app as well. I highly recommend you to download this app and try it out. It is a really good one. Next one is Clipboard Actions. This is a very handy tool. Basically what this app does is it gives you some helpful options according to what you just copied. So for example, if you copy a link, this app shows options like shorten, visit, things like that. You get the point. It is a very handy tool if you use your phone a lot for getting things done. Flamingo is the next app on the list. I was one of those people who don't use third-party apps for Twitter and Facebook because, let's be real, many of these apps are just not worth it. But this one is an exception. It is a really good third-party client with stunning layout design and cool features. The app is a bit pricey, but if you use Twitter all the time, then it's totally worth it. Next one on the list is an app that blew up this year. It is Prisma. When I think of the app Prisma, I think about the clever engineering and the uniqueness of this app. It totally deserves the amount of attention and the downloads it got. Some people even said things like this is the real photo filter app. I'm not gonna do that, but it is one of the best photo editing apps for mobile. Next one is Opera VPN. I don't use VPNs that often. One of the best VPN apps that came out this year was Opera VPN. It is completely free and very easy to use. So basically a VPN will allow you to create a virtual private network so that you can access restricted websites, and it also shields your browsing activities to an extent. It is a great tool, go check it out. Rio Keyboard is a very unique app that came out this year and it's definitely not an app for you if you like things simple, because this app is pretty much the opposite of simple. If you couldn't already tell, it is a keyboard app, but the layout is completely different. Now you'll probably be thinking, oh, how am I gonna type with this? The answer to that is this keyboard is actually made for typing fast and accurately. That is interesting, isn't it? I have actually used this keyboard app for about 2 weeks. I switched back to Flexi, not because the app was bad. It is a really awesome app by the way, but I can type pretty fast with a normal layout keyboard, so why I need to use this app? That is the only reason why I don't use this keyboard anymore, but if you're thinking about switching to this one, I highly recommend it. It is a really good one. So the next app on the list is an Android Wear app. It is Wi-Fi Manager for Android Wear. As you can probably tell from the name of this app, it is a Wi-Fi manager for your smartwatch. If you ever try to connect your smartwatch to a Wi-Fi network, you know how hard it is. But with this tiny app, it is so easy and convenient. I highly recommend it if you have an Android smartwatch. Google Allo was really big when it came out. Most people download the app in the first day of its release. And the inclusion of Google Assistant in a chatbot version really made it a worth contender in the instant messaging app section. There are a lot of cool tricks that you can do with this app. It is really good, but the part of the reason why it is not as popular as WhatsApp is because people don't like to switch from one to another. What I'm saying is, if most of my friends uses WhatsApp, why I need to switch to Allo? It doesn't make any sense. Even it has way better features than WhatsApp. The Raw Clock is one of those apps that you think is pretty bad, and once you actually use it, you use it every single day because it is so good. So it's an alarm clock app with unique and awesome alarm tones created by The Rock himself. How cool is that? And this app does not have a snooze feature, so yeah, it is the best alarm clock app ever. Next app is Shut Up. It is the app that I recommend most because people always ask me which is the best app for making their phone run pretty fast and smooth. And my common answer to that is use Screenify or Shutup. Shutup does not require root access. It is not as quick as Screenify, but it gets the job done. Hyperlink is a very handy tool that will allow you to open and view pages in this pop-up window format, kind of like Facebook Messenger. This app is very helpful if you want to do something else while you surf the web at the same time on your phone. Wallpapers is a wallpaper app from Google, and the wallpapers featured in this app are really high quality, and most of these wallpapers are vibrant and rich in color, so they look really good on your phone. Check it out if you are interested. Second last app on the list is Taskbar. It is a very unique app which allows you to open apps at any time, and if your device is running on Android N, then you can take advantage of the freeform window feature in this app for a PC-like experience. You can move the windows around, it is pretty cool, go check it out. Last but certainly not least app on the list is Weathermate. I don't use weather forecast apps that often because I don't go outside. This app is well made, I like the design and the layout, it looks pretty clean and it shows you all the information that you need. You can also change the update source if you want to get more precise forecasts. So that's been it guys, hope you guys like this video. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and like this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Goodbye.
Could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin.